welcome. My name is Selena, and this morning we're just going to do a quick little flow to get things moving. So before we start, let's just center in a little bit. If you want, you can touch index and thumbs, backs of hands on the knees. Now what I like to do is let the body move however it wants to and just sigh, like vigorously, just to change the energy. So if you'd like to join me. Let's just start to settle our awareness, feel the parts of the body touching the earth. And each exhalation, let yourself relax a little more. Release the shoulders. We'll just take 3 more letting go breaths. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of pranayama just to balance out before we start moving the body. So you can either curl the fingers in, this is my right hand, have your thumb and little finger sticking out, or you can place the first 2 fingers on your third eye and then close right nostril with your right thumb, left nostril with the pinky. So whatever you prefer, I like the third eye. So let's close the right nostril, inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril with the pinky, exhale through the right nostril. Inhale right, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. Do a few more rounds, just following your own breath. So we're switching nostrils before the exhalation. As much as possible, relax into the breath. Follow the breath with your awareness. We'll end with an exhalation through the right nostril. So take your time getting there. And once you exhale through the right nostril, just release the hand. Take a few more breaths, and again, relax, feel whatever you're feeling. Okay, let's get into the body. So we'll come onto all fours. So from here you can just come forward. I'll move you outside. And let's warm up the spine. So cat-cow. So we inhale, the head and the tail come up. Exhale, round the back. As you inhale, you can pull the hands towards you to pull the heart forward and up. And as you exhale, you can press the hands away from you to round a little more. It's a good opportunity to start noticing the spaces between the breaths. Feel the flexibility of your spine. A few more. Okay, next inhale, come to center. And as you exhale, just sit on the heels, come into a child's pose. We're not staying here. We're getting ready for a little down dog flow. So spread out the fingers, lift up the elbows, and find an external rotation in your arms. And basically, if you take one hand on your arm and then turn it out, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so from here, we'll inhale, come back to the table, keep your hands where they are. Tuck the toes, exhale, lift up, downward facing dog. Push the hips back. Inhale, bring the knees back down, table. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, push back. Inhale, table. Exhale, child. So keep going with your own breath. I'll guide one more in case you didn't get it. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, table. Exhale, child. So continue. Go at your own pace. It could be fast, it could be slow. And once you get into it, start to notice the spaces between the breaths. Just do a couple more. And the next time you come to down dog, just hang out in the down dog. So I encourage much movement and much release. So the way I like to do that is by sighing. So if it feels good for you to let out a sigh, let out a sigh. For the movement, you can do literally anything. So walk the feet, move the hips. You can even actually walk the arms. You can bring one elbow down, then the other, turn the head, make sounds if you like, whatever. So just hang out here. Of course, if you prefer taking child's pose, you do what you need to do, whatever feels good for you. We'll take 5 more breaths if that's okay. Two more, push your weight back. Okay, so lift the head, look towards the hands, and just step the feet towards the hands. It could be a bunch of little steps or a few big steps. Once you come forward, inhale halfway up. So the hands on the shins or the thighs, you can absolutely have the knees bent, no problem. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet, engage the calves, inhale all the way up. And exhale, coming into a prayer in front of the heart. We'll just do a few quick sun salutations. Let's inhale, open up the arms, push into the feet. The stronger the legs are, the more you can open up. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Right leg steps back, so bend your knees enough to put the hands down on the ground. Right leg comes back, and as you inhale, squeeze into the lunge. So squeeze the feet towards one another. Step back to plank. And we can just hold it for fun, just for 2 or 3 breaths. Try to have your hips and your shoulders in the same line. Push back through the heels, forward through the crown. When you're ready, exhale, knees, chest, chin. So knees first, and then come back into your cow type of position, so the head's up, the tail's up. Shift your weight forward, dip the heart. The heart does not have to touch. When you're ready, come through into a cobra. And exhale, down dog or child's pose. Take 5 breaths. Enjoy it. Okay, next inhalation, right leg comes up. Exhale, invite the foot between the hands. So kind of curl into yourself, lift up on your left toes, bring the leg into the thigh, look forward, and shift forward. You might have to move your right hand to make space. And for today, let's put the left foot down and come up into a warrior one. So come up standing. So you might have noticed that I moved my feet apart widthwise because we want both hips to be facing forward. So imagine if you had a ruler or a stick, both of your hip bones would be touching it. Front knee, your right knee, over the ankle as much as possible. And then push your back foot into the ground more than you would think. Push, 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 push. Relax the shoulders, we can just roll them out a couple times. Come back into your breath. Okay, so we'll just take 2 more breaths in this part. So I'd love to do a humble warrior. It's my favorite warrior 1 variation. And see how it goes. So if you want to try, interlace the hands behind the back. Just start to pull down and open up the heart to whatever degree that makes sense in your body. Breathe into your open heart. Take a big inhalation. And then as you exhale, if possible, fold forward and invite your right shoulder towards your right knee. Arms can come up as high as is comfortable for you. They can keep going if that feels okay. We'll just take 3 breaths. Beautiful. Now like someone's pulling your wrist, keep the legs nice and strong. Inhale, come back up. And now the arms can come up and we can just take last 3 breaths, push into the back foot. As you inhale, feel like a rise, and as you exhale, settle. Big inhalation. Exhale forward, and we'll just turn the left toes and step in. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to the heart. Second side, so dig down through the feet, strengthen the legs. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Left leg steps back. Inhale, squeeze the feet towards one another. Plank. We can hold it for a couple breaths for strength. And you can always put the knees down. You can have the knees down too. It's perfect, whatever you like. Okay, let's lower. So knees down, head up, tail up. Shift your weight forward, dip. Keep the elbows close to the body and then pull through. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. 5 breaths again. We're looking for some restfulness here. So if the down dog doesn't feel restful enough, take child's pose. Okay, so left leg comes up. You can step the right foot in a little bit first to have a bit more stability. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale the foot between the hands. Put the right foot down, out to the right a little. Come up. So front knee is over the ankle. There's a little bit of a distance between a width between the feet. Hip bones are pointing forward. Just relax the shoulders. Remember, push extra into your back foot. Just dig into the legs. I like the idea of a plant. Imagine you're a plant and you're just drinking nutrients from the soil. Okay, so let's make our warrior humble. Interlace. Pull back. Open up the heart. Breathe with the heart. You might like to imagine it like a flower that's opening. 1 more big inhalation. And as you exhale, fold. So shoulder towards the knee, wherever you end up. Arms wherever they end up. And then breathe really nice and deep. Okay, strong, strong legs, like someone's pulling your wrists. Inhale, come back up. And then add the arms. And just last few breaths in the warrior. Push into the back foot. Nice inhalation. Exhale, folds. And we'll just step in with the right foot. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. This time we'll step straight back to plank, so just one foot then the other, however you want to do it. And we'll just hold the plank for 3. So you can absolutely put the knees down, whatever feels better for you. Okay, when you're ready, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Okay, with your next exhalation, just lower the knees, come into a child's pose. And let yourself just relax. So as much as possible, sitting on the heels. If you don't make it, put a blanket in between the bum and the heels. You could have the arms forward or alongside the body. And we'll just take 5 long, deep, letting go breaths. Okay, when you feel ready, hands come underneath the shoulders and just inhale, press up. We'll just do a quick little thing for digestion. So it's a little bit funny, but just place one foot on top of the arch of your other foot, and then we're just going to sit on the feet. So it might be a little bit uncomfortable. That's okay. We're working with reflexology points. So give as much weight as you can, and then just come back to your breath. We'll just take 3. And when you're ready, inhale, stand up on your knees. If it's not comfortable, you could put a blanket or something underneath. Let's do a little baby camel. So we'll make the hands into fists and just stick them in the kidneys. So your low back. Oh, sorry, before we do that, put your hands on your hips and push your hip bones into your hands. So imagine your hands are a wall, so the wall is still going to be here even though we're taking the hands away. So push, 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 and then the hands and fists and the kidneys. And now just lift the heart. So like we did in the humble warrior, you can imagine your heart's a flower, it's flowering open. And then see what's comfortable for you. If you're very, very, very comfortable, you could keep pushing the hips forward, lifting the heart. And maybe move the hands to the backs of the thighs. Or maybe the heels. If you want to get to the heels, a little trick, you tuck the toes, they're much closer. Just find what feels good for you. 3 more breaths. And let's make the last inhalation really big and beautiful. And with that inhale, come up. So we're going to avoid going forward, even though you might want to. Stick the right leg out. Flatten your left foot so you have stability. So your left knee is right underneath your left hip. Your right toes, try to have them facing forward. And then we'll take a moment, imagine the whole plant vibe. So push down with your knee, push down with your foot, and drink from the earth. Relax the shoulders, find a little length in the neck. Imagine an upward pull through the crown of the head. And we'll do a little side bend. So right hand on the right leg. Inhale the left arm up, stretch it up. And as to the right, just as much as it feels good. So try to keep the chest open. If you want to get really, really open, you could look up. We'll take 3 breaths. And with an inhalation, just float back up. Bring the knee back in. And let's do another camel. So same thing. Hands into the kidneys, lift up through the heart, go wherever you want to go. With a nice big inhalation, come up. And the other side. Left leg comes out, toes forward, right knee stacked with the hip. Dig down. You'll notice, especially when you push in the left foot, you'll probably feel some muscles activating around the leg. We want that. Okay, right hand on the right leg. Left hand on the left leg. Right arm comes up, stretch. Exhale as you lean. If you want, look up, see what's okay for your neck. Inhale, bring it back. Come back. Let's come down onto the back. If you want the extra core work, you could come down really slow. Only if that's okay for your low back. So you imagine like the spine is a string of pearls and you're just lowering one at a time. And try not to skip any section. And once you come down, open up the arms however you like, and we'll just do some twists to release all the back bending, and then relax. So knees into the chest, inhale here. Exhale, legs to one side, or it doesn't matter if they touch the ground or not. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side, and just go with your breath. If you feel like you want more work, you could straighten the legs a little bit or a lot, so 90 degrees, maybe even straight, and then it becomes more of an ab workout. But if you do that, make sure that both of your shoulders still stay down on the ground. Okay, back to center. Wrap the arms around the legs. Hug the knees into the chest. If your neck is okay with an inhalation, lift the head. Imagine your nose between the knees. Now just make yourself as small as possible, like you're lifting as much of yourself off the body as you can. Inhale, squeeze even tighter, make yourself even smaller. And with the exhalation, release. And find your Savasana. So extend the legs. If you have back stuff going on, you could also have the knees bent, knees leaning one into the other. If you have a nice big round cushion, you could put it under your knees. That's also really nice for the back. Tuck the shoulder blades under the body, chin is tucked in, and just let yourself relax. So there's nothing to think, nothing to change, nothing to do. Just let everything go for these next few minutes. Give yourself permission to relax.
When you feel ready, start to gently wake the body-mind. So deepening the breath and adding any movement that feels good. Definitely give yourself a full body stretch when it feels right. Arms overhead. You might like to yawn or fake a yawn. It's surprisingly easy. Oh, once you're nice and stretched, knees to chest. And just roll to the right side. Rest the head on the arm or the hand. Just take another 2 or 3 breaths. This is a really nice moment to feel and receive the support of the earth. Okay, with an inhalation and the strength of the arms, press up. And make your way to any comfortable seated position. Now let's just take a moment to close our practice. We'll just place a hand on the heart, hand on the belly. And if it feels good for you, go on a little quest for gratitude. So just look for 2 or 3 things that you feel grateful for. Name them inside yourself. And include yourself. Thank yourself for literally anything. Okay, let's gratefully slide the hands into prayer. Push the thumbs into the sternum. Roll the shoulders back and down. Chin is tucked in. If you like, you can focus on the third eye. And we'll just close with 1 Om. So exhale everything. Inhale to chant. With gratitude and appreciation, may we honor the light, the love within ourselves, within each other, and within all. Namaste.